The Pakistan People's Party was formed to realize the unfulfilled hopes and aspirations of the people of Pakistan. The Pakistani people have been betrayed yet again. The last few years have been catastrophic for the people of Pakistan. The economy is collapsing. Pakistanis are losing jobs and livelihoods. The incompetence and insensitivity of the present regime threatens the very foundation of our country, our federation, the lives and livelihoods of our people, and the hopes and ambitions of our youth. Farmers are facing starvation. Workers have no work. The shops of traders are being shut. Factories are being closed. Women are feeling increasingly vulnerable and insecure. Religious minorities are under attack. Growing income inequality and disparity between the rich and the poor is shaking the foundation of our society. The Federation of Pakistan is under threat. This regime seeks to divide, polarize, and sabotage. The Pakistan People's Party has always sought to unite. We need to unite against this regime and end this reign of misrule and injustice. Hopelessness, poverty, and helplessness is not the destiny of the people of Pakistan. We have endured and prevailed over dictatorship and fascism before, and it is time that we do it again. The crisis is deep, and our response needs to be robust and urgent. There is a choice today, a choice between empathy and indifference, between courage and cowardice, between starvation and prosperity. The choices we will make today will determine the future of our children, our society, our democracy, and our country. The people of Pakistan and the Pakistan People's Party have always chosen freedom. Freedom from poverty, freedom from fear, freedom to dream of a bright future. The illegal, incompetent regime foolishly seeks to enslave us. And this regime will be defeated like the fascist regimes of the past and will be consigned to the dustbin of history. This regime has to be defeated, and it has to be defeated now. The Pakistan People's Party has held firmly to its politics of constitutional supremacy and of using only democratic methods to fight injustice. We have protested in parliament and on the streets. Now, the time has come for a final push. We will march the length of the country and demonstrate beyond any iota of a doubt that this government has completely and unanimously lost the confidence of the people of Pakistan, and that there is no moral, legal, or political reason for it to remain in power any longer. Each day that this illegal and immoral regime spends in power means more poverty, more injustice, more cruelty, and more fascism. This is a cost that the people of Pakistan are not willing to bear. The Pakistan People's Party is founded on the commitment to the principle of haq-e-hakmiyat. Taqat ka sarchashma awam hai. Shaheed Zulfikar Ali Bhutto wrote to Shaheed Mohtarma Benazir Bhutto from prison, "If things do not change, there'll be nothing left to change. Either power must pass to the people or everything will perish. Power will pass to the people, and only this fascist regime will perish." Haq-e-hakmiyat is based on the idea of democracy, of freedom, and of taking control of our destiny. This country and the power to rule it belongs to its people, all its people, the marginalized and the vulnerable, the women, the minorities, the young and the dispossessed. In the last few years, we have seen how a deliberate and systematic attack of democracy and an attempt to dismantle the institutions of democracy. This government seeks to discredit the democratic process, the sanctity of elections, the independence of the judiciary, the freedom of media, and the supremacy of our constitution. Unlike the present regime, we believe that the voices of the people and democracy at every tier, federal, provincial, local, and trade and labor unions, is what makes us strong. The last few years has seen Pakistan being marked with gross inequalities of income, wealth, and power. This government seeks to steal economic prosperity and future from the people, steal autonomy and resources from the provinces, steal the resources of the state and use it for its petty, personal political aims. This government steals what belongs to the people of Pakistan. The theft has to be stopped. The ownership of the lands of Pakistan, what grows above those lands and what lies beneath them, belongs to the people of Pakistan. It belongs to the landless farmers, the women, those discriminated against, and the Pakistan People's Party was formed with the ambition of returning ownership to the real heirs, the people of Pakistan. This government's assault on the economic well-being of the people is egregious and without precedent. The people of Pakistan have been pushed into a spiral of poverty, debt, and starvation. The past 3 years, this government has doubled the national debt from the previous 70 years. Petrol prices have doubled. Electricity and medicine prices have almost tripled. Unemployment has risen drastically. This is criminal. The workers of Pakistan, industrial, agricultural, home-based, need to be heard. The government's mercenary capitalism for the few at the expense of labor rights, labor unions, and a living wage is criminal. The industrial workers and farmers of Pakistan are angry. They feel abandoned. The poor of Pakistan will never be without a voice. Inside or outside parliament, the Pakistan People's Party will always be their party. Democracy is predicated on equality of citizenship. Women, religious minorities, the oppressed and the marginalized all need to be guaranteed equal rights and constitutional protections, including the right to quality healthcare, education, and employment. The past few years has seen barriers erected between the haves and the have-nots. This government has consistently voiced, amplified, and legitimized the voices of intolerance, bigotry, misogyny, classism, and divisiveness. The fires of hatred, narrow-mindedness, and parochialism need to be extinguished if we are to realize our destiny of a modern, progressive, and prosperous country. The decision to march has been arrived at after careful deliberation and after listening to the voices of the people from all over Pakistan. We march with the Pakistan People's Party's guiding principles, steering us to our destination. Islam is our religion. Democracy is our politics. Social democracy is our economics. Power belongs to the people. We march for the marginalized, for the unfairly treated, for the unheard, for the voiceless. We march for haq-e hakmiyat. We march for haq-e malkiyat. We march for haq-e rozgar. We march for haq-e barabari. We march to realize your dreams, aspirations, dignity, self-respect, and prosperity. We fight to heal the wounds inflicted by this regime, heal our society, heal our country. The people of Pakistan shall not be enslaved. They will not be defeated. Allah is with us. History is with us. Destiny is with us.